Three people join instantly. No, it's 100% on Twitter. Okay. Done sharing my stream everywhere. Sorry, my Facebook and... Okay. Done sharing my stream everywhere. Sorry, my Facebook and Twitter account. Or, well, X. What was formerly Twitter. Oh, gosh, excuse me. Word of the day is monetized. M-O-N-E-T-I-Z-E-D. Monetized up. I think I spelled it wrong. I think M-O-N-E, yeah, T-I-Z-E-D. Monetized. Word of the day, impudent. Word of the day, useless. Word of the day, leech. Word of the day, stalker. Fucking loser. I have a J-O-B. Cause I'm a monetized YouTuber. And you're mad, you're a loser. Now, I can't get 50 people to like me. What's so special about the homeless guy who gets drunk all day every day? Over there crashing out. Oh, I wonder why no one wants to view you. You're too busy worried about somebody that ain't none of your goddamn business. Fucking retard. Retarded, bro. I mean, retarded, dog. We've been through this. Ha! I'm finna bust a nut! Ah! I'm finna bust. I'm taking a shit! I'm dropping a mud monkey! Yeah! It burns! I'm dropping a mud monkey. Oh, why am I trying to relight this? It's already lit. I'm retarded. Should be 11. I had 2 this morning at like 8 o'clock. This is my 4th one. I drink it slow, bro. And then I ate a shit ton of food. I just got done eating a pita wrap with salami and pepperoni, and then before that, for lunch, I had the KFC mashed potato bowl. Hell the fuck yeah. Back in the day, I used to not eat. Now, I would just drink straight beer every day, and cigarettes would be my food. All I can really afford. Case, I don't know how to say your name correctly. Kais. Wrinkle. What the fuck are you speaking to me? No, I don't have any neighbors. Not that I'm aware of. Better by myself, Patrick. I don't hang out with other people. Am I on H? No, I'm not on H. You're retarded. Oh my god, I'm literally gonna have a fucking aneurysm. I'm starting to feel like Vegeta dealing with goddamn Nappa, bro. It's Team 4-star. Everything okay? No, just a slight aneurysm, brain aneurysm popping in my head from your stupidity. You are? Well, guess what? You're getting blocked, banned, deleted. No one wants you in here. Sorry about you having a drug addiction, man. You need to get that solved and looked at and fixed. Sorry, bud. No, Patrick. For the trillionth time, no. I'm out here by myself. Look like that Cadillac. Oh, I look like I steal Cadillac converters. I'm going to block, man, delete this guy. Yeah, thank you for watching the Chris Foley impression. Thank you. That one I won't get mad at. I'll be appreciative of. Oh my god, I need my boots back, bro. I need another pair of boots. I'm not going to make it in these tennis shoes. Oh my god, my ankles. Holy shit. Oh, my ankles. I ain't going to make it. I need my boots back. Like, bad. Bro, I ain't your fucking uncle. How's my toe doing? Terrible. I need to call the doctors. I didn't even call them today. Fuck. No, we're not cooking hamburger helper together. You're just going to get blocked, banned, deleted. That's what I'm going to tell you. Nah, I'm blocked, banned, deleting, y'all. No, stop calling me unc. I ain't your goddamn uncle. I'm hitting view. Alright. Oh, it's better. I don't have to deal with that dumb shit. Block, ban, delete, motherfucker! Oh! Oh! I'm shitting a mud monkey, boy! Show the toe? I should show it. Well, panel legal here, I'd do that. I ain't your motherfucking uncle, you're getting blocked, banned, deleted. Fuck you! I ain't your uncle. Stop! Speak English! McTavish! English! Not memes, not dumb words and ebonics. English! God damn! I'm gonna fucking kill somebody. God. I feel like goddamn Ryan Reynolds and Just Friends, and I have come back and like, no, y'all are like blah, blah, with toothpaste coming out your mouth. What the fuck happened? I'm gonna fucking kill somebody. Somebody's a fucking dead man in this country. That's all I know. A goddamn dead man. No, it's stupid ebonic slang in the new generation. They do the unk neff and like cap and WL, Riz. Like, no, it's that dumb shit. They're calling me unk because I'm older than them. That's all it is. And I technically, to respond correctly in their terms, I would have to call them neff or nephew. They called me bum. Fuck you, bro. A bum. That's internet slang, huh? He said, oh, you're getting blocked, banned, deleted. I ain't your uncle. I already draw enough attention to myself. This town knows I'm crazy as shit. They said gay. I'm just gonna block you because you're being mean. What if I'm happy? That's what gay means. Happy. Jack? Who the fuck's Jack? No. I know Kraken. And grape soda. That's a good combination. It's dangerously good. How's my evening been? Terrible. Dealing with trolls. Losing my mind. Do I pee on people? Yeah, I piss all over everybody. I'm outside while they go in a restaurant with my dick hanging out in my hand, pissing on them, dude. Like, what kind of question is this? Like, I can't even answer it with a straight face. Yeah, I'm a monetized YouTuber, and I have to deal with y'all's goddamn retarded Down syndrome bullshit every goddamn day. You're worse than that annoying customer that comes in all day. Every day. What time is it over there? Like, going on 6? Or no, only 5. Left for Dead jockey laugh. I don't even know what that sounds like. Ugh. Would I marry a man from India? No. Why do all these foreign men want to like marry me and shit? It's creepy. Like, I want a woman, dude. Like, I root for teen pussy. Like, women only. Goddamn, I'm getting twat blocked now. And cock blocked. Well, technically it's cock blocked, but I don't have a twat. Twat blocks if I was a chick. I said that backwards. Whoops. Albeit, you know, I want to get up in that twat and I can't. You keep blocking me. Like, goddamn, I feel bad sometimes when I say I'm bisexual and I look at some women out in public, man. I'm just like, goddamn, why couldn't I have waited? I mean, Jesus Christ, it could have been you. You might be turned on to the fact if I said I was still a virgin or something like. Especially, like, this morning, bro. Like, when I got money for the bus, I'm telling you, dog. God damn that blonde this morning. I was just sitting there staring, just like, God damn. I don't know who Sam Darnold is. I don't know whether to take offense or not to that. Well, I get that analog. That's the whole point. I was bisexual. No, because a woman like that probably never gave me the attention a day or anything. So, or if she did, it was just to use my vehicle, my money, and everything else, and I never got anything in return. I mean, I couldn't even get a good old-fashioned. I regret it, though, sometimes, from time to time. I really don't regret anything, but, I don't know. When I see him, I just got to hang around him a little bit, and then I'll be reminded why I did what I did, and I'm like, oh, that's why. I don't really regret it too bad now. It's only when I find them is where I start to regret it. Probably. I don't know her name. I should have got her name. I just walked in, saw her coming around the aisle corner. I'm like, oh my God. And she had the cowboy boots on too. And she had a little white skirt on. I was just like, wow, that's a beautiful outfit. And you just fill it out perfectly. What I did before I was homeless, I worked at Uber. And I was taking care of my mom. Got a 4.9 out of 5 aneurysm in her pelvis. For months. And then got arrested. And then became homeless. All back in 2022. Dude, I told a cop to go do their job after the weigh station in my area was closed for a year. And I made a Facebook post about it being closed. It opened up next day. And I told a cop to go do their fucking job. They didn't like that and arrested me for resisting obstruct delay. They disposed of the case, so you ain't going to find it. You're going to have to scroll through my YouTube and go find the paperwork that I posted. On my channel post and scroll back through. Temperature tonight is probably going to be in the 50s. I don't know. What are y'all doing? I didn't mean to cut that on and off too many times like that, but just making sure my chat didn't glitch out. Oh, I got you. Hold on. All right, I'm back. What, man? Delete that person. Okay. Hopefully that fixed it. Oh my God. My ankles ain't gonna make it, boy. These things are getting dug into and everything. There's no support on the ankle, nothing. Oh, there's 15 people in here. But no one's talking. And if you want a brief rundown, again, go to the description of my video. Click on the picture and then go to the description of the video and read all what happened. Again, I hate repeating all that. But long story short, I told a cop to do their job. They didn't like it. They arrested me. And then my mother was getting out of surgery and then in recovery. And I was taking care of her when she had a 4.9 out of 5 aneurysm on her pelvis. And then other than that, Helen Keller gives out ServSafe licenses and promotions. Oh, well, there's 18 people in there. Yeah, Fortnite. Long story short. So, no, if I were to go to a restaurant and work in a restaurant right now, no, I would find the general manager cross-contaminating food and doing shit they shouldn't be doing. Long story short. Oh, we got 19 people in here. No one talking. Oh, God almighty. It's just boring at this point. What in the fuck? Why is this weird? Oh, I see what's wrong. What the fuck? Good evening. Oh, we got 16 people in here. Phone freaked. The phone always freaks as YouTube makes it freak out. Government doesn't like me. The United States of America government does not want me to be successful, albeit I bend over backwards for it every day. They would call me a monster, you'd say. Oh, it's almost at the end of the day. Everyone's lost within the fray, and they refuse to obey. We'd vape, no. Well, I appreciate you for tuning in. Sorry for blowing out your eardrums. And singing off too. Oh. Well, we got 12 people in here. Well, these 12 people probably are block banned, deleted. They can't talk. Do. Ah! 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 I'm finna bust a nut! Ah! Ba-ba-boom! I'm finna shoot a mud monkey! Bro, why are you jive turkey tit motherfuckers not talking in the chat? What are you doing? There's no such thing. Dude, that was a lie to begin with. Do I ever get cold? No. Fortnite, I don't. My fingers get cold usually. More than anything. Especially when I'm out and walking and on my phone and stuff. It'll be my fingers that get cold. Do I ever go see any movies? No, I could, but I don't. Abby. Yeah, I know. It was a lie. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Trust me, I know a lie when I see one. I've been able to deal with I've been able to deal with lies my entire fucking life, but over the last year, I've had to deal with lies with everything A through Z on my name, dog, and fight cancer culture. So trust me, I know how to spot a lie and see a bullshitter when I know one. You know what I mean? The only reason what happened in Venezuela, what's going on with Iran, or the threats going on towards Iran, is because they don't want to release the Jeff Epstein files. I'll go ahead and tell you that now. No, because if there's any war they would get involved in, it'd be Ukraine and Russia. That's the biggest issue in their eyes, but, you know, they're kind of just backtracking on that. Ever since I said Ukraine will be Russia, America's kind of just like, yeah, fuck that place. They said fuck Ukraine since like after the first 6 months, a year. You know, it's more like just string them along. They can't go over there and do that because they know there'll be actually serious consequences. They can kind of go bully other people. If you don't have a nuclear weapon in your country, like, trust me, there's a good chance America's going to be one of the Alyssa Hart. Who's that? What? T, you're about to get banned, bro. I'm homeless. Why are you saying I'm camping? Been deleted. Got it. Oh, no, T-Man, I did not. No, I did not. I help myself all the time. And I can talk about everything. I'm sorry, when I talk about something that happens and it works, like, sorry, bud, no. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, Lord willing, T. I might look that up later. I can go ahead and drop some names on you, bro. I pretty much know all the old ones. Well, that sounds bad, but like the women that were in that industry, like, I don't know, when I was a kid and I'd be looking at that type of content, they've kind of retired out of that business now. But, dude, I'm telling you, bro, just a list. What kind of sauces do I like? Like mayo, it's okay occasionally, sometimes. Other than that, it's more like margarine, sub sauce type stuff. Tomato chutney? Usually, like, my sauce is like jalapeno stuff or like hot sauce. No, it's not a weed vape. Because, D, man, you know, it's like, you know, I want to say them all, but people are going to be like, bro, you look at too much porn. I'm afraid to say all their names. What's the temp like? Warm. Yeah, like Dylan Harper, Dylan Ryder, Abby Road, Sarah J, Lisa Ann, Pyrofe. You got Deluxe Girl, albeit that's Lily. You got Annabelle Pix. Like, bro, I can keep going. What was it? Nicole Aniston, and then you got, what is it? Riley Reid. Talking about Greenland, they need to leave it alone. They need to be more worried about Alaska than Greenland. Homie, Russia's 50 miles from you. You got to go over hundreds of miles of ocean. I understand the ocean's important and naval battles are really important and stuff. And controlling the sea. But at the same time, you can kind of already do that from where you are. You don't really need Greenland, buddy. You got to worry about where they're 50 miles away from you. And no, there's like 10 million coming across that 50-mile strand. Like, no, buddy. No, there's a shit ton coming at you here. He can be mad all he wants. It's not ours. Not much, killer. Husky, not much. Well, I mean, I can keep thinking of something, too. That's the worst part, bro. Yeah, the whole world's a stage. Greenland don't have nukes. Neither did Venezuela. No, they pull that shit anywhere there was nukes. There's going to be a nuclear response if they ain't careful. Everyone's a pawn in the machine, whether you realize it or not, Marcus. You'd be an idiot to think you're in control. It'd be an illusion. Everyone's a pawn in this. Whether you like it or not, whether you're the president or you're just still a janitor, everyone's a pawn. Hey, crazy. Yeah, the staging is the Jeffrey Epstein files are going to come out and it's going to damn NATO, EU, and allied forces in America. Russia and China didn't exactly hang out with Jeffrey Epstein. Or they're like advisors or like financiers and shit like that. Maybe they could have, I don't know. But like, you know, they're not exactly prime on the list, so they would have dropped that shit. They'd have been like, yeah, Vladimir Putin's Matt Epstein. His best buddy's like, look at the picture. It's like fucking dishing it out, boy. Like, it's a fire sale. Everything must go. Like, we didn't do it. They did. Like, so that's what the fuck's going on. Yeah, I'm staying warm, crazy. You damn know I know I'm right. Now here's Xi Jinping with Epstein. We're innocent, bro. Like, no. They would be throwing that shit out like hotcakes. Now, we got millions of files now, and they all got to be reviewed, and we've been reviewing them, and we'll release you a bunch of pictures of, like, the house and the dungeons and toys and, you know, this list of contacts they did have. That's about it. And, like, court, what they were talking about in court. Or to investigators. What am I going to do about Ukraine now? Again, dude, I told you, I don't give a... They're Russia, dog. I don't care. I wish, really, again, Ukraine would just surrender and Russia would give them amnesty. And they reunite like a big old happy family. Be honest with you. I'm done with it. I told you, y'all pissed all over that one. I warned you. I warned people. I ain't trying to specifically point you out. No, people pissed all over that one. I'm done. I'm fucking done. No, it's not they ain't listening to me. It's people being too many fucking trolls. Oh, go get a job. Go get a job. Homie. I hate to fucking raise my hand for recognition here, but like at the same time, bro, the pats on the head and on the back are not paying the bills. Like, hey, man, bro, I, like, reinvigorated peace talks that, like, literally led to things like, tickle, break the peace pickle, and then Trump wants to come out the plane as soon as I say that on a fucking YouTube live. At that exact moment. Like, no. I have a job. Fuck you. And I had to hold the ceasefire thing. That's pretty much my whole idea, except for the part of like not giving up like massive swaths of territory that they didn't control. That was the only thing I was saying different at that time. But where it's developed to these days, like no, again, I'm on my standpoint. Y'all pissed it away. Long story short, like I don't know how to punish you. This is a way to punish you. What do I think of AI pack? What, there's a fucking pack now for AI? What the fuck? I'm not sure exactly what that is. I'm a little lost. And if this is about if I had to go off on artificial intelligence, like, am I Snake? No, I'm not Snake. What? It's not, they ain't listening to me. It's other people not listening. What? Homie, I'll kick you straight in your balls. the Israel lobby. Hey? I ain't got a problem with Israel. No, Israel and Gaza ceasefire, like, I hope maintains, like, Lord willing, that maintains. Because, like, no, that was kind of me, but Israel's not a bunch of retards. They got the point I was trying to make, and logistically and realistically worked at that, and they, like, phased it out and everything. And like, I ain't trying to jinx anything, but Hamas has recently publicly said that, like, you know, they'll dismantle once, like, the new body of Gaza, like takes over. They'll allegedly dismantle. What I recently read. So I ain't trying to fuck that one up. No, I don't got problems with Israel. I'll be honest with you. Because what America did to Ukraine, I refuse to allow to happen to Israel. I'll be honest with you. As soon as that shit started, I refused. Well, Israel technically came from Egypt, and when they were released from their oppressors in Egypt, and then inherited the land of Jerusalem. God, Jesus Christ, let's everyone sacred Bible promised them. They're from right there, buddy. You're talking about the Christians and King James over there. No, dog. They ain't come from Europe. No, the Europeans visited the Jews. You got to remember, these people had boats and shit. Israel came from Russia. It'd been funny if you said China. I'll be honest with you. It'd been funny if you said China. Oh, God. Yes, I don't have any problems with Israel. Y'all are some fucking haters on some Jews, bro. I don't know. Like, I don't even have a problem with the Ukrainians, but at the same time, like, there was some other shit low-key they were doing in my live stream, and it was kind of getting on my nerves. And, like, sure, you know, I could look at it being a possible Russian, but at the same time, like, some of the things they were specifically saying and, like, doing, it made it obvious they were Ukrainian. And that's where it kind of started tilting me over the line a little bit. But yeah, like Israel, no, I don't have a problem with it whatsoever. I was kind of like theoretically having to hold America at gunpoint to keep them away from Israel when they came in there and fucked it up over there. I know Israel wiped out a fucking entire city. I can go see the drone footage for myself. Even the Ukraine-Russian shit. Again, I do, trust me, no, I ridiculed him for that. Like, no, I didn't want to keep giving him bombs. Like, no, homie, learn to clandestinely raid somewhere. Like, Call of Duty this shit and clean house it. Albeit, if you get seen on the street, everyone's going to open fire on you, possibly. But, like, I don't know. Do some undercover work. No, Captain Jackass is here, here, and here. No, just send a little drone right here and here. No, we don't have to blow up the entire town and level it to the ground. It was like, that's a little excessive. No, I would get on him about it. Like, no, more clandestine shit. I hate to laugh, but like, bro, I got a weird, dark sense of humor. It's not funny to me. It's just how I cope with it, personally. Shouldn't I be on him? Bro, I'm not Snake, dog. And at that point, you've given away my code name, and I'm busted and burned. Like, probably making strange activity fucking mad, bro. Especially if they're over there, fuck Israel. And I'm over here giggling like, oh no, they're not going to be happy. No, I'm not fake homeless, bro. I'm legitimate homeless. No, you're over here saying I'm some secret secret operative for the U.S. government, dog. Over here on some clandestine mission. You know I have a First Amendment right? And I talk to the internet. Like, I post everything. I'm a monetized YouTuber. Like, there's no weird shit going on here. Did that for security reasons on all sides. Like, now it's a Facebook post. Everyone can see that. 9 ways to Sunday. Unfortunately, look, I gotta say this loosely because I'm on the internet and I'm not trying to freak anyone out. But bro, quite possibly, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Because he's trying to start a conflict somewhere so he can, like, cover up the Jeffrey Epstein files. A little bit low-key. I really do. And I ain't trying to, like, make someone paranoid and, like, probably get somebody to, like, go ahead and do something they shouldn't do. But, like, yeah, I kind of possibly do see it because I'm not trying to endanger anybody, but I don't like the political direction America's going right now, and I don't think Congress is going to be too happy about it either. Because whatever does happen, it's not going to be with congressional approval. I'll go ahead and tell you that now. Shaving my beard? Like, bro, you about to make me take my hair down, motherfucker. I ain't Snake. Stop it. I appreciate that, Edward. Maybe we'll reinvigorate people to stop being stupid and actually apply themselves. I don't know. Stop being trolls on the internet. I don't know. Will they take tariff away from Trump? They should if they're smart. Like, again, I'm not against raising tariffs on people, so you have, like, a fair... I'm not arguing with the fact of, like, looking out for America's best interest, but putting a 50% tariff or 150% tariff on somebody is not in anyone's interest. Like, no, we're just bleeding money at that point. You raising it 5-10% every quarter or something, or even, like, 1% or 2.5% every quarter, every other quarter, like... Sure. Right out the gate, 150%? Like, homie, you're going to destroy everything. Like, I get it, but, like, there's a better way to go about it. He's doing what he did in 2016, and it didn't work. It just hurt America's economy. And then he had to bail out farmers $16 billion back then. Just like he's having to do this time. They were smart, they'd take it away. I'll be honest with you. Let a financier really look at that correctly and be like, no, do it like kind of along the lines of said, raising it incrementally like that by quarters. So you don't just outright crush your independent business in your country. Like, sure, Amazon and all them can afford it, but like, no, that independent business only making $500,000 a year. No, you just bankrupt them in a month. Like, no. And made everyone go unemployed. And now they're homeless. Probably committing crime or now on drugs they shouldn't be on. Or something along the lines. Not everyone's going to be able to afford that. And as you can see, your prices were actually going down under Biden. Because they were doing that. Like, no, they would raise like, maybe 2.5% or 5% on steel or copper or aluminum or something. But because again, I'm not against tariffing people. There's a reason they exist. But at the same time, the way he's going with it, fuck no. That's insanity. That's how you bankrupt your country. I'll let my hair down a little bit here. It's going to be wet. Oh, it's going to be wet for a minute. I don't need it wet out here in the nighttime. It's not going to be a fun experience. This is my Type C. Yes, it is. Where's my battery pack? I know it's in here. Because I need it bad. Because my phone is dying. Dying. Bouncing. Bouncing. That's unfortunately where I kind of sit at with everything. Like with the Ukraine thing, I want people to stop dying here, but at the same time, like, bro, I can't, I don't know what to tell you anymore, bro. Ugh. Oh, they ain't gonna get it, unfortunately. That Ukraine was not a long war, bro. Like, Ukraine had, like, bro, like, I don't know what to tell you. You're gonna have to pull a gun out at some point and, like, force them to go to peace. Because there's nothing else you can do. This was a quick war. And now it's just a losing war for Ukraine. I don't, like, they can say whatever they're saying about Russia. This is a losing war for Ukraine. And at the end of the day, they got to go to peace. Because, I mean, any direct involvement is just going to lead to escalation between anyone. It's not going to go good. At no point is America pulling a Venezuela moment in Russia going to end well. I'll be quite honest with you. No matter how quick you did it, they didn't have time to respond to it. Trust me, everyone's going to be responding to that within 24 hours. In a way you don't want to see. No, they're losing. Again, Ukraine was a quick war. You had a chance in 2020 before Trump started stalling for peace all the way back then when he wasn't even president. And do the Biden administration and the stranglehold he had on Congress. Because you got to remember, back in 2022, from September to December there, Ukraine had broke through the front lines of Russia and the back lines. They couldn't reset up. And if you would have just kept pumping in what Ukraine needed and done approved the Abrams and the F-16s at this point, besides giving them all the other shit they needed, no, they would, right now, in being nice to Russia, possibly they'd have it all back, maybe 10 to 25% maybe left to go in, like, the Donetsk region, Luhansk region, and, like, Crimea. Other than that, they'd have everything else back. Because they were taking, like, hundreds of miles, if not daily, weekly or monthly back from Russia, back then at this time. It was a quick war. Because through basic research and development, Russia was going to develop countermeasures to whatever Ukraine was getting. And whatever we give Ukraine now, they got to waste 6 months of training on. And by the time they even get that equipment into the field and able to maintenance and operate it, there is a new problem in the battlefield that needs a new piece of equipment that needs another 6 months of training. And then you're going to be right back where you started, where you come back with that piece of equipment, it's useless. Sure, there's some effect, but it's kind of getting mitigated like really hard. Like, yeah, it's not hitting where it's supposed to anymore. It's getting jammed. Kind of like with the Tomahawks. Whatever problems the Tomahawks could solve are going to be new ones by the time they even get those employed over there. Or deployed over there. And then you're ended up right back where you are. Then get a ceasefire and there's 6 months of peace. Like, no, there's a lot of training you can catch up on, and you're not having to worry about like your front line being pushed in somewhere or sacrificing a brigade of units to go off somewhere. No, you have 6 months of free training besides self-production. Well, limited production, with what's agreed upon in the ceasefire, but none the production in itself. I mean, they claim Russia's losing a lot of people in the war, but you gotta remember, a lot of the people they lost were pretty much conscripts and stuff. And people from the prisons, bro. Like, sure, there's special forces units and actual soldiers dying and stuff within Russia, but the majority of that are just like prisoner conscripts, dude. Practically, they walked into a McDonald's, grabbed all of them, said, "You're getting drafted," long story short. Too bad. So sad. But it's in a prison. Albeit they said yes or no. And at the end of the day, you got to look at the Ukraine war as it is. If NATO would have just said no, this never would have happened. And if you look what happened in Venezuela and everything they're exposing, if that holds any truth into like what really happened there, like, no, that just validates Russia's reason why, like, hey, I don't want you in NATO. I don't want any of this here possibly closer to Moscow to hit me. Like, no. Fuck no. Fuck to the no-no. You act like they're dumb, bro. They know what they have. There's more than one reason they'd be saying that. People be like, oh, you know, they're just making up shit. Like, no. Russia's not dumb, bro. I couldn't tell you this. They're not dumb. No matter how the Western media tries to portray them being stupid, they're not dumb. Make sure my chat didn't glitch out. Albeit that guy's, I think that message came in a little later. I was talking. Yeah, my chat ain't glitched out, okay. Sorry, it's getting dark here. It's getting close to 6 o'clock. It's 5:41. And then, like, Ukraine even joined the European Union, as I've advised them to not do, even back in the day before I went on the standpoint of you're going to be Russia. Like, at what point, as you as a country, Now switching from your military GDP and to your civilian GDP, at what point is you having a set tax rate throughout the entire European Union going to do you any good? When you can look at Ukraine back in the day in 2022 and 2023 with their grain. They were having trouble finding a place to sell that within the EU and America because we kind of grow our own food and our crops. We kind of got that covered. So them finding a valuable market to sell all that in was rough for them. And then here they're going to be a union of people that have a set tax rate on each other. Analog, I don't know what the hell you just said to me in Russian or Ukrainian, bro. You're going to have to translate that to English. You usually speak English, Analog. I think that's my name. I think I get that, Matt. But other than that, I don't get anything else. Oh, speaker. Translator! I need a gun too, because if the translator lies, I'm gonna shoot him. Analog, you usually speak English. What are you saying, bro? Hello? Hello? I really don't have my screen brightness this bright while I try to charge my phone. But, hello? Oh, that's airplane mode. I don't need to cut that on. Whew. Almost did. That's close. Whew. It's gonna make the stream lag. Holy fuck, the stream's still going. Alright, block ban, delete that person. Let me restart this shit.